Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today I'm gonna give you the updated best salary cap lineup for this week, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. As like up the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course subscribe and put your note again for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video, okay? So, first and foremost, again, remember, this is going to be fluid, but I'm dropping it today because I'm pretty sure most of the updates should be already put in for this week. But again, this is what I'm currently looking at as far as rates and prices, okay? So at the point guard position, there isn't really much wiggle room, in my humble opinion, to continue to get away from Penny Hardaway, even though they put him at 2,300. This diamond Penny Hardaway at like 6'7" with the decent release that he has, the finishing ability, the defense, it's just very difficult for me to continue to step away from that, especially if we're trying to get the best bang for our buck and a overpowered card that can continuously play and guard multiple positions. I think that that's why he will always be one of my favorites. Now, if I had to say, hey, you know, we want to go up a little bit in price, then that's where I believe that Darren Williams and also Oscar Robertson will be some really good bargain prices. Now, again, as you see here, we do have Jeremy Lin, but Jeremy Lin's at 6'3". I'd rather him come off the bench. I don't want to have small guards. Luka Doncic's, the Evo, is really solid also. It's just that his jumper is not as smooth, obviously, as Oscar Robertson, Darren Williams, but you could go that route and continue to be very successful. So again, it's really up to you and about what you're happy with. Now, you could theoretically move up to the Galaxy Opals. If you go to the Galaxy Opals, then you're going to have to make some adjustments. It's almost about how much do you like certain players, because the only ones I feel like that are worth it is going to be James Harden. The Pro Pass James Harden is going to be really good. Now, if he was to come down here, a lot of the good guns that you really would want, again, like Lonzo Ball, he's 88. Of course, Cade Cunningham, he's 9,000, and of course Sean Livingston, he's 5,000. So they you know, 2K's not dumb. They know that some of the popular, taller, again, it's all about height, cards are going to be more expensive than any other of the other cards. So as you can tell, the only other one would be Penny Hardaway. So Penny Hardaway and James Harden will be the ones at 45, but that is pushing it. But again, like I said, I think you're better off, as I go back to the point guards, to go ahead and go with Diamond Penny Hardaway, but I did give you some options there, okay? Now, when it comes to the shooting guard spot, Pink Diamond, Kobe Bryant is obviously going to be a good one to pick from. You're going to have to make some adjustments to your lineups, though. A lot of y'all do not have Pink Diamond Kobe Bryant, but a lot of you should have Del Curry as a dark matter for only 1,800. He's really solid. His jump shots are very quick. They added some more SIGs to him. He can play a little bit of everything. I did Evo him, so he's one of the few that I Evo'd, okay? Not a lot of them have been Evo'd, but as you can see, his steals are 96 now, perimeter defense is 98, interior defense is 92. You know, you look at his athleticism, his speed, his lateral quickness. As you can tell, I added shoes to him to make him just a little bit better than he was before his update. But again, 40 Hall of Fame badges, 20 gold. I think that is just very solid to have. Now, at the shooting guards, I'm at the small forward position. Again, you have tons and tons of options. We all know about the Evo of the Scottie Pippen Evo, the Glenn Robinson Evo. Those are really solid, and again, to me, those are only ones that really matter, because the reason why they matter is because they are dark matters, and if you can get dark matters for $4,000 or so, then you definitely need to do it. So it's really up to you. I did Evo Glenn Robinson. I have not Evo Scottie Pippen, but they're both 4,000. So again, you can go either or there. I tend to believe that Glenn Robinson is more of an offensive type player, better SIGs. So again, that's really up to you as far as how you want to go about it. But Glenn Robinson or Scottie Pippen here is going to be really solid, okay? At the power forward position, the same thing. We're going to take advantage of these Evos, because if you're not taking advantage of the Evos, I just don't know what else to say. So again, we're going to go ahead and go with Juwan Howard. I have not Evo'd him yet. I have been playing a little bit trying to get him Evo'd up, but I have not Evo'd him through. So as we see here, let me come here. Let's see. Where are you at? Where's Juwan Howard at? Oh, dang, he was the last one. There you go. He's just 2,400, but he's a dark matter. Really good SIGs, can shoot it, can do it all. And again, you got to take advantage of these dark matters. So as long as they're going to be in this price range, which again, they will pretty much consistently be around a very affordable price, because they can't outprice it too much to a dark matter, because not everybody's going to evo the card, right? So it's kind of like they're trying to find a sweet medium. So as you can tell, for this week, the prices of these cards went up. Because remember, Dell Curry was just 700. So he's 1,800 now. They boosted up Glenn Robinson. His was now 4,000. And even Juwan Howard, he got pushed up to 2,400, okay? Now, at the center position, again, there is some center positions that you can look at the Galaxy Opal position, but again, there are going to be very limited on how you can do it. So Robert Parrish, if you're able to shoot with Robert Parrish from three still as a spot up, he's really good, right? Because even though he's a low three ball, you can still shoot with him, all right? Same thing for Marc Gasol. We're trying to stay in the 4,500 range, because same thing here for Marcus Smart, you know, these individuals, if you're picking them, then again, you got to understand that you're going to put yourself in a position to where the bench has to be extremely watered down. But again, that's why I will fall to the pink diamonds. As you see, they gave Jalen Duran, they upped him a lot, but you still have Joel Embiid, which is a really solid option. But I'm not going to waste your time. If you have Victor Wembanyama, or just Wemby, shit, I always mess his name up. If you have Wemby, then I would still go ahead and get him at 3,000, right? As you know, Tyson Chandler's another good option here. And then again, Dino, you could go Dino. And then the last one I will look at would be Hassan Whiteside or Brian Reeves. Like, excuse me, all of them in the 3,000 range. But we all know Wemby at his height, wingspan, ability to shoot is going to be, you know, barbecue chicken. So these are the three, I mean, the starting lineup that I will look at now, because it's the best bang for your buck. To be able to have 3 dark matters is absolutely insane. And then when it comes to the bench, it's pretty much the same. We're filling it out with some players that I believe are going to be really solid all the way through. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Seth Curry. Where you at, Seth? And the reason why Seth Curry is because he is Evo. I haven't Evo'd him, but he is a Galaxy Opal that you can Evo and use at the point guard spot. Same thing for if you're not wanting to use him, then I would definitely recommend go ahead and putting my man John Starks at the point guard spot, and then find another shooting guard if you feel like Seth Curry's a little too small. But I feel like these two right here would be really good. Putting him at the point guard, shooting guard, they're interchangeable. Now, Seth is a little short, right? He's at 6'1", but he's a Galaxy Opal and he's in salary cap. And I feel like you can take advantage of his shooting ability. I do not think he would be, it's really hard to exploit, you know, in salary cap, because you just don't have a lot of players. But if you play a lot of switch or everything, then you probably want to have John Starks at point guard and then find someone else to switch. But remember, he's a Galaxy Opal, so you just don't want to take that lightly as if he's just going to get bullied, okay? At the small forward position, we're going back over here to the diamonds. Again, it's really difficult for me to not use Peja, because remember, this is a glitch, so he has really good defense and he's 6'10". So that's the reason why I utilize him a lot. So I am going to continue to use Peja. If you don't have him, just try to find someone similar to that. Now this is another Evo card that I really like, and that's going to be Larry Nance. He is now 1,600, but remember, he turns into a Galaxy Opal, and at 6'8", with the ability that he have, the shooting and all that, he's really solid. Obviously, I have not Evo'd him yet, but if you have Evo'd him, you definitely want to take advantage of that. And then at the center position, again, I really love the fact that as long as he's just affordable, I'm gonna keep using him, because he has one of the best jump shots in the game, and that's my man Wayne GG. I just feel like he's just really solid. Remember, you can't teach it too. Remember how tall he is. He's 7'1". So I mean, to have him and Wemby being interchangeable, I think that's really dope. So this is what I'm looking at. And then of course, you just go ahead and throw the rest of these individuals at 100 here. And then I want to go ahead and make one more observation. As you can see with John Barry, you do have John Barry here that you could theoretically use also at the point guard spot off the bench. So what I'm saying is that, because John Barry, if you wanted to go with John Barry instead of Seth, because they're both return Galaxy Opals, but John Barry is a taller version at 6'5", so you could go with these two in the at interchangeable at the point guard, shooting guard spot. And then theoretically, you could even move John Barry up to the starter and bring Penny off the bench. But I like to have a deep bench, just in case a player gets hurt, or you're playing against somebody that really run up down the court, you get somebody fatigued. I mean, there's so many different reasons why I want to have solid players coming off the bench to replace my Dark Matters and Pink Diamonds. So again, this is my current lineup that I'm using for this week. Let me know in the comment section what you think about it. And other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon on the Banger Man. When I say back soon on the Banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.